I guess my hair experience growing up was completely led by my mum. She would always push and pull and tell me what to do with my hair because I was young, and she wanted, I guess, to control what I did with my hair. So I started perming my hair. My mum permed my hair from quite a young age because my hair's really thick and really hard to work with. So I think it made it easier for her just to perm it so she could work it better, which I had no say in because I'd always been loving my natural hair. And it was about when I was, a teenager that I decided that, I could do my own hair. And I even shaved the side of my hair once. I went through a Rihanna stage, I know. I even tried to dye it red. When I used to argue with my mum about how I wanted my hair to look, and she would give me like these really 80s bobs, and I would just be rebellious and say no. I think that was me claiming back my ownership of my hair. To the point where mum was just like, do your own hair. And I was like, I will. I wouldn't like to say my hair is a political statement. I feel like it's just hair. The fact that sometimes it is being turned into one makes it more than hair. My hair can't be policed, it can't be controlled because it's mine. Once it starts getting political, when we start losing the sense of it just being something that's yours. People try to control it, people try to tell you what to do with it. And really, it's whatever you want to do. It's growing from your head, no one else's. It's more than just hair. It's something that is part of you. Physically, mentally, it's part of you. It's something that you have as a journey growing up. Your hair does all these sorts of things. It gets shaved on the side, it gets colored. But at the end of the day, it's your story, it's you. It's something that only you can tell. It was when I went to see Spice Girls, the first concert ever in Wembley, all those years ago. And Scary Spice, wow, like she was fierce, she was strong, her hair was just out, like it did exactly what my hair did. And although, I'd grown up with these Barbie dolls and all these images of long hair, European type hair, I remember seeing her hair and watching it move like that and thinking, that's like what my hair does. So it's quite interesting, I guess, when you look at our adolescence and maybe our young teenage lives to see what is presented on us to tell us, send us these messages and feed us this information about what good hair is and how it should be styled and what it should be looked like. But I would say I saw from very young that my hair was different and that it was okay that it was different, because if Scary Spice was in the Spice Girls and she's doing a good job, then I could be. One thing that I always found when I started to go natural was that I relied heavily upon YouTube videos to really tell me what my hair was and what I needed. And it was only when I started realizing that I'm Ghanaian born fully, and my hair's really, really thick, and my hair does not do the same curly things I keep seeing in these videos. And so I really always question, where's this girl from? But I guess as more people are going natural, there is a need to see more diverse types of hair. So I guess more people are doing more videos about different hair textures that will do different things, which is good because it means that there are more people probably watching them saying, oh, my hair's like that, I could probably learn a lot from this video. Whereas we would see a very sort of Americanized type hair texture where the water's different over there and you're just like, how does my hair do that with this UK tap water? I don't understand. Although we are fighting civil rights movements as people did in the 60s within that natural hair movement, we are fighting for something. We are fighting for having our voices being heard. We're fighting for knowing that we work in these institutions and workspaces that our hair shouldn't be looked at as being what it did in the 60s. And unfortunately, it is for a lot of people. So it does feel weird, we are in those times where we have to keep talking about what our hair is and explaining why our hair is doing this. And you would get a new hairstyle and have to explain it to a work colleague. It's like, why do I have to do that? I think the media has a way of dividing us as Black people really, really well, in that they find something that could divide us as people, they kind of pick at it and keep pushing it and try to represent only one type of Black. When you see hair ads and you see makeup ads, and these brands make it out to seem as if they're looking at the whole spectrum of woman, and they only have one shade for your Black skin, they only have one type of product for your Black hair, and it's just that's not, no. There's so many different types of Black people, different shades, different textures, And the media likes to play a really large role in making sure that not all of us are represented. We can't all be talked about. No. There's only room for one. There's only room for one. And that one is going to be the one that's not too far from women that we like to talk about all the time. We rather hate each other than rate each other. So it's important that the narratives that we create, it has to come from us, ourselves. And it's great because you see a lot of magazines and TV shows, black-owned, talking about black people, black women, looking at the entire spectrum, not just the one. Because I find that a lot of black women who are black, who are dark, beautiful skinned women feel excluded from the conversation because they're not being represented at all. There is a lighter complexion which is being shown as being beautiful. So having your dark skin, you don't feel as if like society or the media wants to celebrate you, wants to highlight you, they want to just throw a filter and make you lighter, and it's a problem. It's a really big problem. So we do need to find beauty in black. Don't be discouraged by what you see on people's Instagrams and videos about their natural hair. Know that it's your journey, it's your process. Own your hair and realise that it's your story you're trying to tell. And have fun with it, you know? Try and have the most fun with it. Try new styles. I guess all you can do is continue to try new products. There's just so many out there.